Good afternoon and welcome to Valley Views. I'm your host, Glenn Edison. We're certainly glad to have you, and we're thankful for our sponsor, BTC Fiber. You can see us on their YouTube page as well as Channel 18. Today we have with us Miss Lola Seals and Jeff Henry, and they're starting a grassroots effort here in Pikeville in Bledsoe County. And Miss Lola, could you tell us a little bit about this program? It concerns Christmas. I know that's a little ways off, but you want to get a head start and get people involved, let them know what's going on. So could you tell us a little bit about that?
I can, Mr. Glenn. It's a mode of getting excited for Christmas and seeking ways that people will come and see our beautiful little town. So we decided together with others that we will try to make it an exciting event that will last long enough through the month of December, and people will be able to come and see our town. So this is where it started from watching and loving Christmas
Right.
lights, growing up and with my children.
Well, I know there's plenty of towns all over, and if you go to, for example, Pigeon Forge at Christmas, my goodness.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, Pikeville's not Pigeon Forge, but there's a lot of small towns that do things like this, that bring in tourists, that bring in, gets the people involved.
Yes.
And what are some things maybe you have planned other than the lights? What are some things that you might have going on with this?
Yeah, Glenn. So we have created a Facebook page, and it's called Light Up the Town, Pikeville's Holiday Lights. Pikeville's Holiday Lights. So you can go out and find that Facebook page and find out more about the project itself. We see it. What we'd like to do initially is light up Main Street from bypass to bypass, both ends, homes and businesses. But we want to include the community. We're not just limited to Main Street. We would like everybody that wants to participate to light up their home, and just, you know, we'd love to see Pikeville sparkling for the holidays with all the lights. And so that's number one. We're going to string lights around the buildings. We also believe that we would like to pursue putting a Christmas tree on the courthouse lawn. And we have the support of our local leaders and business. Our Facebook page over the weekend added more than 250 members.
Wow, that's
so we're
great.
excited about that growth. And then we're planning events in December in conjunction with the Main Street Committee, and we met with them. And of course, we'll do the parade right after Thanksgiving. But one day per week in December, we would like to do an event. And we've thought of things like carriage rides for downtown. We're in touch with some folks that might be able to do that. So other events that just celebrate the season, put a smile on our folks' face, get our children excited, and just focus on our town.
Well, I know children love Christmas. I love Christmas. You know, I think we all love Christmas.
Yeah.
Jeff talked about the Christmas tree on the courthouse lawn.
Uh-huh.
We would love to have that decorated with, maybe involve our kids at school, which we haven't talked to them yet. We're getting there. We'd like to have it designated as a turn on the night of the parade in November. And then that would get the excitement, because in Hallmark they turn a switch, and we'd like to turn a switch and do that. But when we do that, we hopefully will have entertainment on the courthouse lawn. We're also hoping to, with the conjunction of the Christmas tree, we hope that we'll have entertainment there during the month of December, not just one night, so that people could enjoy. It'll be like an evening out, taking your family out. We also want to walk the streets. We want the streets to be full of people and enjoying being together.
Well, that would give opportunities to local businesses to open up and set outsides and things that's normally inside if the weather permitting, and things like caroling.
Yes.
You know, you can get groups to carol.
Absolutely.
And
Even church choirs that might come down and sing their Christmas carols or Christmas cantata on the square. We were pursuing that and envisioned that happening as well.
And as well as maybe even some small groups that just walk the street and carol.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that would be a great idea too.
Absolutely.
We also are hoping, and we've not developed all the plans for this, but we're seeking, of course, we've got to have help. You know,
Right.
we've got a big on our foreheads. You can't see it, but it means everybody. We'd like to do a Christmas pageant and
okay.
include all the ages. Not such a formal Christmas pageant where it could be done on Main Street stage, and but we're seeking people who are going to get excited with us too, Glenn. That want to see Pikeville be bright and sparkly.
Well, how can people get involved? How do they contact you to get involved?
Again, I'll point them to the Facebook page where they can ask to join the group, and we'll add them there. We are also planning a couple of organizational meetings in the next few weeks so that people can attend, and we'll have more than one. So if you can't get to one, you can get to another. And we'll lay out our vision, our plan. We need volunteers. We need folks to step up to chair committees and those types of things. So that will all be on the Facebook page as it relates to time. We're also looking for donations, both cash, and we will take cash, but if you have gently used or new lights that you don't need, we would like to get a handle on those as well. We're working on some drop-off locations that are willing to take those in. We have a bank account at First Farmers, and if you want to go in and make a donation to light up the Town-Pikeville, they will take that donation there. We also plan in the next day or so to have a PayPal and a Venmo account available. So if you want to make a donation, you can do that from your home. You won't have to get out and go to the bank. So that's how you can get involved. We would love to have a big crowd at our organizational meeting so we can lay out the vision and make sure that we've got the appropriate labor force we need to get this done.
Well, it's just like, for example, in Dunlap they have the Valley Fest. This could be something, once you get started,
Yes.
it could be a yearly thing.
We're hoping.
And getting more people involved.
And we have touched, like I said, organizations like the Main Street Committee, the Garden Club, and others who, you know, we want to do this in concert with them, not as an independent effort. We need everybody to pitch in and make our little beautiful community bright for the holidays.
We also, Glenn, want to involve Farmers Market. As many of those vendors that will come
Okay.
on the times. We have hopefully to schedule a couple of shopping stores in the shops, but we also don't want to forget Santa. We're hoping to have Santa to come.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, it would probably be arriving at least by the parade. So we're hoping to have Santa, but if in all this process too, we may do it one night, something with toys for the underprivileged, like help with the toys at the sheriff's department, people that do. We've thought about that too. But one of the things for sure is we want everybody to be eager about it, you know, happy, and with all the sparkling.
Well, and once you get people involved, especially the school children, you get their parents involved.
Absolutely.
And then their grandparents and aunts and uncles and everybody else involved. And I know as a kid, I enjoyed going out and looking at the lights. But it seems like today there's fewer people that light up at Christmas like that. And that would be great to get that going.
Yeah, I think you made a good point. We would imagine that people would come from surrounding areas and bring their dollars to Pikeville, buy gas, eat in the restaurants, shop in the shops. So it'll be good for the city in that fashion as well.
Well, and you could also, I don't know how the businesses feel, but they might could extend their hours. So
That's what we're hoping. The walk we will. That I think so would be a big help. But when we're talking about to bypass, Jeff and I also want an entrance to bypass on the bypass. As many of those businesses that would join in with us, and you know, we've said this as a joke, but it's kind of funny too. If there's a stick in the yard, we'd like to have a light on it, and make it, you know, where, and like you said, make it an annual event. So, of course, we've not thought about storage where we could store all our good goodies, but we at right now, if anybody has any lights to to donate, or even the artificial trees, whatever they can take them by Sales Building Supply and by Ember's Ice Cream.
Oh, okay.
And we've got permission from both of those to drop off there. So if anybody's got anything, and we will be having some flyers for people to take to out and pass out, for us too. But like I said, we want to get the kids at all schools, Wheeler,
Right.
Rigsby, Pikeville Elementary, all of them involved.
And the more children you get involved,
The more children, that's true. That's true.
I thought of something, Miss Lola. As you spoke, we plan to have a couple of booths set up. One at the next cruise in, which is, I believe it's the 4th of September.
Something like that.
2nd, 4th, and then I hope to set one up at the Fall Festival too. And we'll have a banner light up the town where people can potentially drop off lights and can make donations there as well.
Well, and you might get volunteers to sign up too as
Absolutely.
well.
Oh, yeah.
And I know this, to me, this sounds exciting. I really, I can't wait for it to come. I want to come see it now.
We're trying to rush Christmas, Glenn. We are.
Yeah, but the things like that that are original, that each town has their little niche.
Right.
So that's what makes it nice, and I think this would be great, and it could lead to other things that you probably haven't thought of yet that could be added to it and make it bigger and bigger. And I know you probably don't want to get it too big out of hand because you need volunteers.
Yes, I was going to interrupt you and say that. We also could have on our FARD helpers. We need manual labor, because the most successful things that go on are planned and then they're done, but they're organized to be done, and we have to have helpers. So we'd like, and we'll be setting work days and work nights for that to happen.
Well, that'll be good. I'm sure you'll get people involved. I'm sure
we
that
will.
once the word gets out, and you've really just started this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did. Tremendous excitement through the Facebook page and the comments that we got. And we've had folks offer to bring their own personal, for example, Christmas scene or train set, and
Put it on
put
display.
it in an available window downtown somewhere. So those types of things are happening too. People are getting excited about it, and so we're very excited ourselves.
Well, I think that, too, with everything that's been going on with our country, with the COVID and everything else, people are ready to get out, and they want to be out, and things like this.
Think
helps
happy
them.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Think happy thoughts.
Celebrate joy.
Celebrate joy. That's a good word. We might use that as a theme. But the joy is there. But I felt for years, if we could just have more lights, because we went through periods of time years ago. We'd put our kids in the car, and that's what we'd go do for our entertainment night. So even as my grandchildren have grown up, we've done that. But I'd like for Jeff and I like for people, drive the streets and pull over and look, and all through town, and include the young and the old that have done this in the past. So we're excited about that too.
Well, if you get the children started, then as they grow older, they'll get involved.
Exactly.
And then they'll take their children, and it'll be a thing that can continue.
That's right.
And I'm sure that's probably what you want, get it started and want it to continue.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And well, you mentioned already some entertainment and other things, and so that gives like the local businesses opportunities to set out, and as you mentioned, maybe like the toys for children, the collection, and things like that, and it gets people out, gets them involved.
Yes, and we'll have to work out different centers for things like that where we can do this. But the eagerness that we've had out of a lot of people have made this bloom. It started with us, but it's blossomed, and that's what we're so thankful for. That everybody's seen this, we have a vision, and I think the vision's what people are making it grow.
Well, I think what I've seen is people want to work and they want to be involved. They just need sometimes a little prodding, or
That's
someone
right.
needs to come up and say, "Here's what we're going to do," and they go, "Hey, that sounds good."
but no donation is too small. We'll take whatever, it doesn't matter, and we'll put it to good use. In fact, we're trying to, well, we're just trying to make it look, when you come to Pikeville, you see that excitement, so. with the
Wouldn't it be
lights.
nice if you had a photo from space and you could see, what's that bright
Well,
light
who
down there?
knows,
You
somebody
need
might just
pipe.
do that, you know, we're hoping, we're
And,
hoping.
And I'm excited about the whole thing because it's when it was mentioned to me about that, I thought, well, that's neat. That'd be great. And
Thank you for letting us do this, because that way it exposes us to a larger area, realm of people. And but even during the 127 yard sale, we've told people what we're planning on doing. Several people, and we want to come back. We want to come back.
Mhm.
So that's what with Jeff's the Facebook page. It reaches multiple places, so that's going to help us get the word out too. But we want each other to get the word out,
right,
to
and
spread it.
with the Facebook and the YouTube and everything out there, that gets people. And I'm sure the local chamber, they're involved. They want to get this.
We actually are real thankful that Mr. Cagle, the mayor, county mayor Greg, and Matthew Boynton, all of them that Ethan, everybody that we've talked to. In fact, we just haven't had any discouragement, have we,
No,
Jeff?
not at all.
We have just been so blessed with, we think of factories as being an industry, that's the big thing. But also, your local economy can be blessed by this kind of an event. And we want it long enough that people will have time to come. So we're hoping as soon as we have the organizational meetings that we can, from there, set work days and work times to start putting them out, and then be ready to put the lights on before as soon as we
Right,
possibly
that's gonna
can.
take some time.
It will.
Yeah, so that's the reason we need helpers, Glenn. We need lots of helpers involved. And anybody can contact Jeff or myself, and we'll be glad to, go halfway with meet people or do anything like that we need to do.
Well, I find out a lot of times people think that a lot of these projects are a lot of work, and they are a lot of work, but when it's a lot of little things. It's not
A little
big
The
things
details.
necessarily. It's just a lot of little things, and people can do little things.
Right,
They
right.
can-
Miss Lola has big visions, and it's going to take a lot of
I
folks.
love Pikeville. That's it.
Yep, yep.
And after being here and then and Pikeville's blessed with good people coming into Pikeville. This
Yes,
is the thing. And the one lady we talked to, just for an example, we were talking to her and she said, I haven't been here very long, but I want to be involved. So way to go, there's this and from her being excited, you get more excited yourself. And I just think that it's a special time anyway. It's a special holiday, and the more people that get involved, and it'll just make a better holiday.
Right, and a lot of times we think about Christmas. When I taught school, I tell the kids, I said, we think about Christmas as a time to give things. I said, but we can give all year long. It doesn't have to be just one time
That's
of the
true.
year. And I used to tell them, I thought we should go by the alphabet and have Christmas every month. Just have it back.
Oh yeah, Christmas all year long. But we had a little, we had some help from a lady made up a flyer, and in it she said, with your help we can make Pikeville a sight to see this holiday season. And I think that's what we're trying to accomplish, a sight to see.
Well, and when you bring in people from outside to see it, they may have a business or some things that they have wherever they're from. They may say, well, hey, I believe we can be a part of this community, and they come in and be a part of the community.
We certainly
Bring-
hope so. Yeah.
Bring things, something that's not here.
That's
Right.
right.
That's right.
Not all your happiness is from your happiness is created within yourself, to me, and to be able to share will be a great blessing.
Oh, I think so, and that's a good time of the year to do that.
Oh yeah.
And
It'll just be right after the Thanksgiving season, and that'll give us a chance to. But we we do, like Jeff said, hope to do some carriage rides, some different things that we've seen other places that we could bring to our hometown.
Well, you know, it's things like having pictures with Santa. The
Oh,
kids
yeah.
eat that up.
Oh, we gotta have Santa, Jeff and I said,
And,
we
uh,
gotta have Santa.
You know that I've seen places that have these Christmas craft fairs, and those are big.
Right.
You know, a lot of people eat that up, and a lot of different things on Christmas and craft fairs.
Absolutely.
The more you think about it, the bigger it grows. You know, we were talking and laughing. What we thought about is everything you do, you just think, well, that'll work, you know. And that's the attitude I think you got to have.
Right.
You can't be a quitter, you got to be a doer.
Right. That's exactly right. And you got to show the excitement when, you know, like you said, people are excited from the Facebook page and everything, and that's amazing because I know a lot of times from years past when they built the bypass, it cut down a lot of what used to be the downtown traffic. And then Pikeville's done a lot of things to downtown to make it pretty.
Oh,
I mean, the way they fixed downtown is, I love it. That's really pretty.
Beautiful little downtown and great people.
Right.
You know, want to do the right thing. It's
And this will just help increase more interest in,
Sure, we hope so.
and I think things will come out of this, we think. And well, let's see if there's anything I've left out. Of course, you're going to have the parade. You've had that.
right.
Let's see.
Then we also hopefully to have an afternoon for one of our fundraisers, a tea where ladies can come and enjoy an afternoon. We're planning on some nice events as well as what we can do to not only raise money, but for it to be a good event for an evening, an afternoon rather. It'd be an afternoon thing. So we'll take suggestions, won't we?
Sure.
We'll take suggestions if anybody's got anything they want to add to what we're thinking. We'll be glad to listen to that.
Well, I know I've heard over the years, everybody says, like Dunlap and Pikeville, they're small, they don't have anything, we've got to go to Chattanooga. Well, this gives them an opportunity.
Yes.
And I'm not knocking Chattanooga by any means.
No.
But this gives them an opportunity to stay here and do things here that they don't have to travel.
Right.
They can do it right here. And matter of fact, they might meet people they haven't met before and
True.
Build new friendships. And I think this will also build new friendships with people coming in that's not from here. And you'll probably have people from all around come
Yeah.
over.
It's what we envision and we're hoping for.
And well, I don't know of anybody around. I know cities put up their Christmas lights, but I don't think that, you know, for the city, but they don't have what you're talking about.
Right. And as we mobilize, you know, we've had suggestions to make sure we reach out to Dunlap and Crossville and put it in the papers and, you know, bring more recognition and awareness to the fact that we're doing this in Pikeville. So we plan to do that too, and hopefully that will help us draw folks.
Well, I think it will.
Oh, yeah.
Like I say, when I heard about it, I thought, boy, that's going to be neat. That'll be exciting. So I'm looking forward to it.
I think you've got to talk it up. You know, like I said, it's been a lifetime thing with grandchildren and going to see. We'd go actually parking somebody beside their house, and what the most exciting thing was what everybody had in the yard, an airplane or all of that. We'd go almost every night when they were little to go see it again. You know, so we're hoping that. And by the way, we can use what you got. So if you want to discard it, and it works, we'll take it.
Right.
All right, that's great. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add to this? Like I say, I'm excited to hear about this program, and I know y'all are. And so anybody wants to just contact through the Facebook page, and tell them that Facebook page again.
It's called Light Up the Town, Pikeville's Holiday Lights.
Okay, and so they can get that, or they could call you and get in touch with you personally if they have your number.
Please keep in mind, though, that Jeff will be posting the dates of the meetings that we'll be having.
Okay.
And the first organizational meeting will be soon.
Yes.
So he'll post those dates. So if people see that page, please, let us know. So
They do have to join the group.
Right,
But
okay.
we're approving everyone. It's nothing
Yeah.
to, you know, we're inclusive, not exclusive, so we
Yes.
want everybody to be involved.
All right, great. And there's so much going on now here in Pikeville and Bledsoe County. A lot of new things popping up, and I think this will just increase the interest.
We hope so.
We hope so, Glenn.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank y'all. I appreciate it. And you again, check us out on Valley Views. You check us out on the BTC Fiber YouTube page as well as Channel 18. And again, we thank you for having us, and we'll see you next time. Hey everybody, this is Glenn Edison from Valley Views. We appreciate you watching our shows, and we would like for you to like, share, and follow us on Facebook, as well as like and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Brought to you by Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, your full-service telecommunications provider right here in the Sequatchie Valley.